Hi, welcome back to the table. It's Amy with Notes from Past Amy. Today is June 2nd, and I was going to use the next color that I hadn't used in April, which is one of my first inks. It was either a brown or a gray, but look what has arrived. So, yep, you guessed it. We will be interrupted lots this month, actually, with new inks. I ordered the Atlas Stationer Hollywood subscription box. My birthday is the end of this month, so that'll be a nice birthday gift. Probably not a subscription reoccurring thing, but the first box is supposed to have 4 inks in it instead of the 3 that will usually come in the box, and you could use the Memorial Day coupon or affiliate coupon with increased savings, and I just went back and forth and back and forth and ultimately decided it would be a lovely birthday gift to myself. So that is coming. I also participated in my first ink swap with some random person on Reddit who also was looking for a swap partner, and so we partnered up, and those will be coming this month. There will be 8 samples. Let's just slide this out, that'll be easier. 8 samples there to try, 5 ml samples, so bigger than I'm used to, but that'll be really nice. It's pink, and I will show those during this month. So ITF Technology ink treatment formula. See, I wondered what that was, but it didn't say, and I went ahead and got it anyway. You can get a lot of colors for under $15. This one I looked it up this morning is only $12.50 right now. What? I paid $14. But anyway, they are all a good price. Some of them are over $16. A couple colors I think are only $10 something. So that was the Amazon packaging that you saw. I've heard that Monteverde ink is affordable, and I went, what do you mean it's affordable? 10 mils is not 10 mils, 30 mils is $10. This looks kind of purpley, but I wanted a light pink, similar or not to Rose Gold Antiqua, that wasn't so picky, and also not as bright as Carnation, because I do have Carnation and it is bright. So I wanted something gentler, and I saw this on Amazon, and when it went under $15, it was just over $14, I went ahead and ordered it, and like I said, it's only $12.50 today. So I'm guessing there's some sort of seal I need to break. Oh yeah. Ooh, it looks like rose quartz. A little bit of a purpley pink. That's pretty. This is 90 mils, so great value. More than Diamine ink, more expensive, but not going to break the bank. So this is going to be day 2's ink. I'm going to go ahead and use the paintbrush, even though I said I wasn't going to, because Serial Nana emailed me while comments were off. They should be on now, but they were off. I'm so sorry. And she was lovely enough to send me an email. Oh, I love that so much better than Sarah. And she recommended a watercolor brush. Duh, I have watercolor brushes. This is basically liquid watercolor. I don't know why I didn't think of it. I still need that ink. But I didn't, so thank you so much for sending that tip along with the other tip. I think I will get that second item as well. I don't remember what it's called, but very, very excited to give those things a try. The brush did clean a lot more easily when I tried it. On the other side of this paper, as you can see, got a little carried away. This is so pretty. This is called Rose Pink. Yes, Rose Pink. And this is the ink for today. We're going to color the opposite squares because I remembered. It seems a little thin. Does that sound weird? It seems thinner than the inks I'm used to using. Maybe it just doesn't stick very well to this. Maybe we should go ahead and ink a pen. Should we ink a pen? See if that works better. I have a pink pen that needs some ink. It's one of my flexes. I don't think I have anything on this other side. No. Let's finish this drawing and then put it in a pen. And then we'll just write whatever is applicable when we get to that part. I'm not going to be writing the date. That bothered me from the moment I did it, so not going to be doing that. What will I do instead? I don't know. Just put it beside the calendar, maybe? I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Here's the pen that needs ink. Won't that be pretty? I think that's a lovely combination. We have a full flex FPR nib on here. I don't know if you can see that. But the deep cuts, that's the full flex, or ultra flex. These work so well. I love them. Should take off the body so I can put the ink in there. That would be very smart. There we go. That's like a 50, well, a solid 40 to 50% fill. That's fantastic. Love it. It's my preferred fill. And then we can go ahead and do the card, since I've got it in a pen. I'm not going to flex it to do the card. I might do a little flex over here, but I thought I would show you how I do these, whatever we call these. So let's do this first so it's not in the way, and then we'll do the sample card. This is a Monteverde. Whoop, it's not flowing yet. There we go. I really probably should have, to make sure I don't misspell this while I talk, a different paper for flexing. Those are too close together. Don't fire me. Monteverde. Because it does go through to the other side, but it's so fun. I love it. I like this color a whole lot. I'm so glad I got it. And it's called Rose. We're gonna put it over here. Pink. Whoops. See, it feathers. It's not the best paper for flexing, but what in the world? This never railroads on me. That's too short. There we go. That's better. I can live with that. See, look at the feathering. It's awful. But this paper works great for everything else I use it for, and it's so affordable. Okay, if you've got paper recommendations for flexing, I need them below. Thank you. This is the first thing we do for the design. Here's what the blank one looks like. Yes, I always do it in this orientation. I start right here, count my way up, count my way over, and that way it looks uniform throughout my book. So here we go. I'm going to turn it, rotate it, make sure I'm still in the camera. And then I go over to the right. Does the direction matter? I don't know. And I feel like that was 9. I gotta stop talking while I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 9. Well, you know, that's what happens when you make a demo and you're talking. And that was only 3. Well, you know, they balance each other out. Now, you do really need a square design. I have to extend these. Come on. I only make one of each. It just turns out the way it turns out. Thankfully, I've never actually messed up the design, so you can't recognize it. I should have something smoother under me. I don't. It's my cutting mat. My old cutting mat from college. There we go. Doing this under the camera. Hopefully this doesn't look too bad. This will be ink number, I don't even know. I'll have to look that up later. It's a 1070. Okay, it's bothering me. I'm looking it up now. At the top, I try kind of centering, except I never actually measure it out. I know Diamine starts right here. Monteverde is longer, so let's go over another box. It's hard to resist the urge to flex this time. Monteverde. Just so fun. Rose. And this is not a great paper. It's just whatever came with it. It gives me an idea of what it's going to look like, you know, using it for the kids on their playing notebooks or whatever. I don't use the best quality paper, probably, but I just use whatever's around. Oh, look! I named that blank. It's one of my favorite things. That was totally off topic. This is going to be called number 1077. Really? I didn't write down when I bought this? I missed one. Shame on me. Okay, it's number 1077. I have to update that list. 77. Excellent. All right, now we know I have the right name and such, and if I do the whole design and then write the name, mess it up, I have messed up the entire thing. If I do the name first, and then you kind of mess up the design, it's not nearly as big a deal, because you've got the whole idea there, and the name is correct. That may have been a little wide, but here we go. You saw I started with that downstroke, going from the point, and then out a little bit. You want to try to keep your spacing as uniform as possible. It's still going to turn out nicely. If it's not, look, it wasn't dry. Okay, well, note to self, it takes longer to dry. And you do that again from this point to here, this point, back to essentially where you started, except you're not in the point now, you're moving out. And that's your new corner. Move out. That's your new corner. Move out. And where did I just stop that from? 3, 4, 3. Looks like I'm here. I've made a lot of these. Is it possible to mess it up still? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am not the kind of artist you think of when you hear artist. And then I always do that one first because it makes sure I'm going to go the right way. Come over here. And then when I connect, this is my corner now. Coming to here, I want those to meet. It'll look better that way. Oops. Come out, meet this one. These are not spaced perfectly. I'm also doing this at a weird angle, but it's going to be fine. Doesn't this remind you of the new rose quartz that Pelican came out with? It reminds me of the new rose quartz. It's got a little bit of purpliness to it. It's really lovely. Okay. Now this one I'm going to start with going down and out because see the fan that's forming there? I think this is called the paradox if you want more formal instructions. I learned this specific medallion of it from Ferocious and Pretty Pens, but warning, she shows it incorrectly. So for a long time when I did this design, I had to do the first half, this top part, then I had to do upside down and do the exact same thing on this half so that when I then flipped it back around, it was correct because she messes up the bottom part here and I guess doesn't realize it because she never tells you how to fix it or even says that it went wrong. So I eventually figured out how to make my way around it and just keep going. But yeah, that's where I got it from. I sort of recommend that you go there since she's the original source, but then again, it's wrong. So yeah, you can make from that what you will. There we go. Now we got this one done. See, there's a big space there. I'm just going to kind of, there we go, gentle that up. And then I'm going to go out to make this, they look like shells to me. So to make that shell go the right way. I also tried to match up here. See that? So they're at the same level. Now I'm going to match up this one. And you just go around and around. This would be a good place to put speed up video in, but I don't know how to do that. I've never had to do that before. So if you're falling asleep, I know my videos do that to people, and it's okay. It'll be here if you ever want to hear me explain this terribly again. If you want to just fast forward to the end right now, that's totally fine, because I don't know how to do the fast forward thing, so it's not going to happen. And out to make the shell. So now we're going to be going out, connect it here, so that It just looks better, I found. That was not a Ferocious and Pretty Pens tip. That was a me tip from doing this so many times. Out. Connect. Oh, and then we need to document that I inked this pen. I do that 2 places. So I'll do that really quickly too so I don't forget, and then it'll give you a little snapshot into another one of my systems that is unconventional and works for me, probably. That's not super smooth. This is a weird angle. There we go. We'll just smooth it up a little bit and keep going. So now I'm going to go out. There we go. You can do this with a stub or a more specialty grind on your nib, but it works best with a round tip. I like 5. It's kind of my default size. I have a couple of mediums. I really like the Lamy mediums for some reason. I don't know why. And there's one broad I like. My Lamy broad's okay. Like, it works fine. It's just kind of broad. I prefer my Diplomat Magnum. I can never remember the name of that pen. That broad is beautiful. Is that pen too small for me? Yes. But do I love it? Its color? Yes. Do I love its nib? Yes. So will I ever sell it? Probably not. It is just too cute. That was kind of a curvy line, but that's okay. It will all work out in the end. Let me just keep going. These all get done with whatever nib I have on the pen I'm using at the time. And I haven't even written what is on, like what is being used on each card. I thought about that, I don't know, a few cards ago when I was doing some catch up, and just didn't bother to put it on since I never had before. You could put the date on the back, you could put the pen, you could have like a tracking of what pens you used this ink in on the back. You could leave it blank like me and just have it serving this purpose. So many options. That was too close. Matching it up there. Here I'm matching 2 places. This one and then this point. And then when we get back around, the point will match here. And we just matched one, but we've got another one, this one, which is really close. I'm going to skip that one. Go here to there. There we go. This is going to make today's video a lot longer. There. And then I need to fix the numbers here, so some black pen. This is what I used to use, so that I can see the number. Just do like a shadow. Okay. Yeah, that will serve its purpose. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? Let it pause and get a video. And then I'll put it way, way, way back here, because this book is by number. These are just ones that I've used. Somebody gave me, I think this was a couple drops left in the empty bottles that I got. This is a color my mom had, and I needed some ink one day, so she gave that to me. That was a cartridge that came in a pen, another cartridge, you know. So I don't actually have those colors, haven't really experienced them. I just had a little bit of ink at the time and made a card. So my newest ink that has a number goes here. Ta-da! So pretty! Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it made a little bit of sense. Hope my head wasn't in the way. I'll see you again tomorrow for day 3. Bye!